Cancer has been documented as far back as ancient Egypt, with the earliest descriptions found in 1600 BCE. However, significant progress in understanding and treating cancer began in the 20th century, with advancements in chemotherapy, radiation, and immunotherapy. In 1971, the National Cancer Act, signed by President Nixon, marked the beginning of America's war on cancer, leading to increased funding and research. Today, cancer remains a leading cause of death in the U.S., with over 1.9 million new cases diagnosed annually. The most common forms include lung cancer, the leading cause of cancer deaths, often linked to smoking, breast cancer, the most diagnosed cancer among women, and prostate cancer, a major concern for men, especially over 50. Colorectal cancer, increasing among younger adults, prompting new screening guidelines. And skin cancer, melanoma, rising due to sun exposure and tanning practices. While survival rates have improved due to early detection and advanced treatments, ongoing research continues to focus on prevention, personalized medicine, and finding a cure. Real Stories, Real Hope is an inspiring YouTube series that shares powerful journeys of cancer survivors, insights from top oncologists, and heartfelt stories from caregivers. From Maria's courageous battle with stage 4 breast cancer to James's life-saving bone marrow transplant, each episode dives deep into real-life experiences of resilience and hope. Experts like Dr. Patel reveal groundbreaking cancer treatments, while caregivers like Sarah shed light on the emotional struggles behind the scenes. Whether it's holistic healing, survivor triumphs, or cutting-edge research, this series is a beacon of support, education, and encouragement for those facing cancer. Story 1. Maria's victory over stage 4 breast cancer. How I beat stage 4. Breast cancer, Maria's story. Maria, a 42-year-old mother of 2, was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer in 2019. She had ignored symptoms like persistent fatigue and a lump in her breast, believing she was too young for cancer. By the time she saw a doctor, the cancer had spread to her bones. Doctors told her she had a 30% chance of survival, but Maria refused to give up. She underwent intensive chemotherapy, targeted therapy, and a mastectomy while balancing motherhood and fighting depression. Key moments. She kept a video diary to document her journey and inspire others. She found strength in her support group, learning from other survivors. A new immunotherapy trial gave her a second chance at life. Quote from Maria: "Cancer doesn't define me. I define my story." Story 2. James's battle with leukemia and his sister's life-saving gift. A sister's gift, the bone marrow transplant that saved my life. James, a 27-year-old athlete, was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia just weeks before his wedding. His doctors told him he needed an immediate bone marrow transplant to survive. His family was tested, and his younger sister Emily was a perfect match. The transplant was risky and the recovery was brutal, but James fought through the pain with the hope of marrying his fiancée. Key moments. He proposed again to his fiancée after treatment, symbolizing a fresh start. He ran a marathon a year later to raise money for leukemia research. His story inspired hundreds of people to register as bone marrow donors. Quote from James: "My sister didn't just save my life, she gave me a second chance to live my dream." 2. Expert insights. Doctors and researchers speak out story. 3. Dr. Patel on the future of cancer treatment. The future of cancer, a doctor's perspective on breakthroughs. Dr. Raj Patel, an oncologist and researcher, has spent 20 years studying the evolution of cancer treatments. In this episode, he discusses how personalized medicine, immunotherapy, and AI-driven treatments are changing the game. Key insights. How AI can detect cancer earlier than human doctors. The rise of CAR T-cell therapy and its potential to cure leukemia. The biggest mistakes people make when it comes to cancer prevention. Quote from Dr. Patel: "The future of cancer treatment isn't just about survival, it's about giving people their lives back." 3. Caregiver and family support stories. Story 4. Sarah's journey as a caregiver for her husband. Being a cancer caregiver. The untold struggles and triumphs. Sarah was just 30 years old when her husband Mike was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. She put her career on hold to care for him, becoming his biggest advocate. Challenges and key moments. She learned to navigate hospital bills and insurance with no prior experience. She started a blog to support other caregivers struggling with the emotional toll. After her husband recovered, she created an online support group for caregivers. Quote from Sarah, "Cancer changed both our lives, but it also taught us how deep love can go." 4. Holistic healing and alternative therapies. Story. 5. Jason's journey. Beating cancer with food and mindset. Fighting cancer with food. A chef's healing journey. Jason, a former chef, was diagnosed with prostate cancer at 50. Instead of relying solely on traditional treatments, he complemented his chemotherapy with a plant-based diet, meditation, and yoga. His holistic approach: a strict anti-inflammatory diet with turmeric, green tea, and cruciferous vegetables. Daily meditation and stress reduction techniques that helped him cope. A fitness routine that helped him regain strength post-treatment. His doctors were amazed by his rapid recovery, and Jason now teaches cancer patients how to use food as medicine. Quote from Jason, "What you put in your body and mind can either fuel disease or fight it." If you are wondering how you can get involved, we encourage everyone to share their own cancer stories in the comments to inspire others. Sign up as bone marrow or blood donors to save lives. Donate to cancer research foundations to support new treatments. Join a local support group to connect with others in the fight. Real Stories, Real Hope is more than just a YouTube series. It's a movement to empower, educate, and support those affected by cancer.